we've learned the markets are fine with this. Besson's got this new talking point that we have all the leverage because they trade more with us and they need our market, and they're leveraging the U.S. market, the U.S. consumer, and really it's all about China and whether we're going to have a Xi summit or not. There's talk. There was talk while we were gone of the president touring China with a business group the way he did in the Middle East. That's all up for grabs. But for the time being, there's no deadline. I don't care what.
Well, but I also want to I also want to just drive home the point. The markets firmly believe in Taco. I mean, we need to be clear about they
believe, but Dan, I think they believe two things. They believe in Taco, but they also believe that these deals on the president's terms with a change from what used to be the case, which is the goal is zero tariffs, to a world where the U.S. has a tariff imposed on all these countries. The market seems to have priced that in as well.
They also believe there'll be reciprocal tariffs. I mean, that is true, but they believe that there'll be small tariffs that'll be in place. And correct, they priced that in.
Maybe, but whatever it is, that's different than it was 6 months ago when they were saying Besant was destroying the economy.
Well, I would just say the one thing that's important to understand about the White House's view, and I say the White House writ large, is they feel emboldened right now. Sure. After the last couple of weeks, the idea, like, I think that throwing the phrase Taco around after the wins that the guys had is pretty silly. I mean, I'm not saying that to you, Dan. I'm just saying that, like, he has shown that he delivers, and both, in terms of foreign policy and then domestic policy, getting the ball over the finish line. So I think there's a bit of people have to realize that he's not kidding around. You screw with him right now, he almost is looking for somebody to screw with.
Well, the only thing is he admitted we got the yips on trade. That was his phrase. So we need to just, calm down on that front.
Because they hadn't conditioned the markets yet. We're in a different place now.
Well, but Mark, we're in a different place because he dramatically cut the tariffs down. Like, he didn't keep it in place, massage the markets, and keep going. He backed off completely brought everything down, and then hovered there. And that's where we've been.
Okay. We got so many more topics. I'll move on.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.